Hey guys, and welcome to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Keltie, and what I love to do is bring you guys through different workouts, forms of fitness, sports, whatever, and kind of give you an idea of a sneak peek the first time you would try this. And what we have today is CrossFit. So, very popular sport, has a lot of good reputation, bad reputations. I know a lot of people are scared for it. Anyone can start doing CrossFit, you just want to make sure you start in the right way, and today we're going to go through that. I'm here at Black Tusk Athletics here in Edmonton, Alberta, and I'm going to do a CrossFit class. Forewarning, I am not a CrossFitter. I do resistance training, weightlifting in that, but I'm not a pro by any means. And so it just goes, you can start off here at Black Tusk. That's why we picked here. They're really good at making sure you know the fundamentals before you start a class. A popular misconception of CrossFit is that you're going to hurt yourself, and that does happen if you don't have the fundamentals down before you actually start the class. And so that is what they do here at Black Tusk, and that's why we picked it out. Hey guys, this is Anne, who's gonna be running the class, and she's the owner and trainer here at Black Tusk, and she's gonna kind of explain what a CrossFit class is.
Essentially, CrossFit is constantly varied functional movement executed at high intensity. So we all sit, we all put things over our heads, we all pick things up from the ground. So we all squat, we all press, we all deadlift. We want everybody to do that properly with good form so they don't hurt themselves when they exit our class and tackle life, basically. So CrossFit is a combination of powerlifting, weightlifting, cardio, so to speak, and bodyweight movements, which in other words is gymnastics, so a lot of calisthenics. And we essentially package it up into a nice little package in your 1 hour class. And then we get your fitness on. Usually in a 60-minute class, we will run through a warm-up as a group along with some mobility to make sure that we are basically warming up and stretching out the body parts we're gonna be using for the day. So today we have our warm-up, then we do a little bit of mobility. We typically in a 60-minute class will have some strength or skill component. So if it's a skill component, we might be learning how to do our pull-ups, learning how to do a proper kip, handstand, so on and so forth. Today we're doing a little bit of strength work with a 3x5 of front squats. And then last but not least, which everybody's probably heard of, a WOD, which is workout of the day. No matter what class you come into, everybody does the same workout, which is a 16-minute little circuit we have programmed.
As I was talking about before, there's fundamental lifts that you should know before a CrossFit class. So Anne is gonna run me through them and explain what those fundamentals are and what you need to have set in stone before you do a CrossFit class.
Ideally, you should have baseline knowledge for all the lifts that we end up doing. A lot of times, you know, you might see a YouTube video and you're like, oh, I could totally do that. And we want to just make sure everybody has good, clean form before they enter into group class. At Black Tusk, we do things a little differently than some other CrossFit gyms, where it is absolutely mandatory for our athletes to either challenge our fundamentals with an assessment, which Keltie's going to do today, or you would partake in a 6-class fundamentals series where we actually run through all the squat variations we do, the presses we do, deadlifts, as well as an intro into weightlifting and our gymnastics movements. Okay, cool. So you're going to show me 5 squats, 5 air squats. Good. So I don't want you collapsing at the bottom. Stay tight. Good. Stay tight. There you go, and back up. Awesome. That's good. Okay. Now you're going to show me a back squat. High bar. Good. Nice. Again, don't collapse. Try to stay nice and tight. Yeah, butt wink. Good. And up. Good. Now you're going to show me a front squat. Yeah, that's a pretty good front rack. Don't collapse, Keltie.
Okay, so the last thing we're going to end with the fundamentals is probably when you think of CrossFit, this might be what you think of. The kip, they're kind of wiggling chin up, chin pull up of sorts.
Sporadically flailing about. The kip is actually a very controlled movement that if you don't have the shoulder strength in your, the strength in your shoulder girdle, you really shouldn't be doing a kip anyway. But if you actually look at gymnasts, whenever they're on the uneven bars, high bars, rings, they actually do use something called, a beat swing or a kip, which we're going to talk about now. So, kip. You're going to come up onto the bar, overhand grip, full grip around. You're going to try to stay nice and tight, and you're swinging your chest through, chest back. So Keltie's going to come up, and you're going to give it a try. Oh gosh.
Ooh. Can't even like jump up to grab this. No, just kidding.
Good. So you're going to squeeze your butt. I'm going to stop you. Good. Drive your chest into my hand, shoulder, and then back into my hand, into my backhand. Good. Forward and back. Forward and back. Good. Now you're going to try to get into a nice beat swing. Awesome, Keltie. Good. Rest. So once we actually have a nice controlled kip, we are then going to transfer the energy up. It's all about efficiency. So what we're gonna do now is, as soon as I get a nice beat swing going, I'm gonna fire my hip, open that up, pull myself over the bar. So not so much flailing, but a very deliberate, intentional transferring of momentum and energy upwards. If you start to come down and your heel lifts, I don't want you fighting for depth. Up. Knees out. Good. Like that. Keep those knees out. Tilt your knees out. 5 fast air squats, guys. Good. Down and up. Down and up. Nice. Stretch those heels. Awesome. From here, I'm gonna have my hands overhead, shoulders to the ground, red lock, touch my toes. I want you to have a full sit up, guys. This does not count. This is it. Done. So we did a lot of lunges. We did some squats. Ran a lot. What else did I do? Sit-ups. Pretty crippled.
Yeah.
All right, guys, we're gonna stretch it out. Catch your breath.
Only like 90% back. I'll survive to see that. So a few tips I just always like to include for these videos is a lot of people don't know what to wear. You want something super sweat wicking. Ideally, I know it sounds funny, you want tight fitting clothes. If things are baggy, you're gonna be running around doing things, you don't want them snagging. My favorite, like straight from Lululemon leggings, or an energy bra from Lululemon, Nike sports bra, they're just cliche pro one. You want something supportive and with a high neck, because you're gonna be dropping out, things popping out. You don't want that in this workout because you could be hanging upside down, who knows. You want to be really secure. And not all CrossFit gyms have AC. It's quite common to have just fans, an open door. So you want something you can really sweat in. Hydrate a ton beforehand, bring some water. Don't do it fasted, have a good meal beforehand. Shoes, you'll see, I've talked about before, and like you can check out another video, what to wear weightlifting. It's really similar. For bigger lifts, you do want like a flat sole weightlifting shoe, but you are running a lot, so sometimes I think some people will change shoes, or you want just a very flexible shoe that you can run in and weightlift in. So it kind of really comes down to what you prefer. And for footy, like some people are more strength-based, some more cardio, so that would depend. That's why I do like the Nike Frees. They're kind of versatile. They fit whatever. They're not the best lifting shoe, not the best running shoe, but they kind of work. But this is a great, what you can expect for your first class. Call ahead of time before your first class and just see if it's beginner-friendly, and just get comfortable with the studio and make sure they kind of run it like they do at Black Tusk, because they do an amazing job. If you have any other questions about a CrossFit workout, comment below. I try and answer them all. You can follow me on my Instagram or Twitter if you want to reach out and talk there. And if you're new to the channel, feel free to hit subscribe. Thank you for tuning in, like always. I'll see you guys later.